Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard, and I don't plan my videos out. I'm just gonna let you know right now. They're not planned. They happen the way they happen. And I am going to make a catch box. It's an egg. 60 large white eggs in one of these boxes. And I'm gonna go ahead and secure the lid to like this so that it's deeper. Basically what I'm gonna do is I am going to secure this old rag in the back. Most likely I'm gonna just actually go this way. Most likely I'll just cut a slit. I'll pull the rag up through, tape the rag on top so that it dangles down like this on the inside of the box, about not quite halfway, maybe a tad bit further than halfway. And then I am going to use these holes that are already in it, and I am going to secure a bungee across there, and that is what I'm going to hang targets on. And let's talk about the targets real quick. I have a tin can. I have a lid from this is an aluminum can, I'm sorry, an aluminum can. And then I have a lid from tin cans. I have several of those, different sizes. And what I'm going to do is take this little piece of metal and I'm going to hot glue it to the back here, and then I'm going to bend it to make a hook, and then I can hook that onto the bungee. And also balloons, just blow up a balloon. So what this is going to be is a slingshot catch box. So when I shoot my slingshot ammo, it'll go in, hopefully, because I'm not proficient at slingshots, so hopefully it'll go in the box. Then it'll hit this rag in the back and will stop the ammo from going everywhere, and I can collect it and reshoot it. Now this isn't the optimal box to be using, but for the moment I don't have a bigger box. This would be a decent one to test everything out with and see how well it works. So items that I'm going to be using would be a knife. I have these pair of pliers because that's what I use to bend the wire, and I will probably be using some duct tape. I did mention a knife, right? I don't know if I did, but a knife to cut a slit in the top. So let's just reposition the camera and let's get this little doohickey thing going. That's a decent position, I think. So anyway, this is just a test to see how well things are going to work. Let's just start off by duct taping these sides real quick. And this doesn't have to be anything fantastic. It doesn't even have to look good at this point. I just want to see how well it works. So we got that one done. Bingo bango. Decent. And the only real reason I'm doing this is so that I can make the box deeper, because it's pretty shallow as it is, even with this extended. And there we go. Alright, so basically I'm just going to take the bungees, I will stick them in here like so, and stretch them across So we have a bungee in there. Just like that. I'll tape the outside, or actually, because I'll probably just poke this through there. But I want to check and make sure that that's going to be at a good position before I do that. First thing I want to do is get my knife out. And I'm sure there's many other ways of doing this. I could run a cord across the top, but I'm not going to go through all that. I am just simply going to put a slit in there. And then I'm going to run the cloth through that slit. And again, I can make the slit bigger. But for now, this is just an experiment to see how things work. And I don't need to put any more into it than necessary. There we go. That's not going to be far enough back. That is not far enough back. Or I'm sorry, that's too far back. Let me restate, that's too far back. So let's go here. There we go. Put that slit in there just for GP. Let's take that slit up for now. There we go. And just to be, let's do one on the inside. Bingo, bango. Alright. Let's see how well this one does. Let's see. Go this direction. Bingo. Bango. There we go. Raise it up a tad bit. Just like that. Alright. So now we have this rag back here that's loose. It'll go in and hit just like that. So it'll sit here like this. And then the material that I shoot will hit and hopefully not penetrate nothing, and it will fall down. So real quick here, let's just add a piece of tape or a couple pieces of tape up here on top to keep that rag together. It'll keep that rag on there. Boom. Just like that. One more. Bingo, bango. Just like that. That is going to be plenty good enough for now. Now, since the holes are behind it, and I don't want to push that back any, I'm going to have to put new holes. So I am going to use this little piece of metal here, and I will just insert, let's say right here. Bingo, just like that. Then I can run, hopefully I can get that in there. There we go. Oop, it partially went through. There it is. It's in there. And then pop it back through there. like that. And then we'll just put a little piece of duct tape on there, just to kind of secure it, just like so. And we will stretch it across, and we'll say about right there. We would put another hole. Just like that. And we will insert that through there. Bingo bango. And let it bend, just like that. Let's go ahead and add a piece of duct tape to that as well. There we go. And then we got a little piece right here. Now, we can add more to that if we want to, but this box isn't big enough for now. I'll leave it the way it is. Now, again, here's a nice target. I could just hot glue, or I could even tape it, I guess. I guess just for now, since I don't have the hot glue with me right at the moment. I mean, it's sitting over there, but so just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, put a little piece of tape on there. We're gonna bend this and make a hook. Like such. Let's make a little hook, little duct tape on the back of that, and I can just hook that on there just like that, and there we are. Ping, ping, just like so. Now, it does come off. A light just went out. Oh, okay, the TV went off. Okay. Anyway, what I can do is once it's on there, I can actually pinch that and secure it so it doesn't pop off, but we're not going to use that right now. What we are going to use is a balloon. A blue balloon. I've learned something very interesting about the color blue lately. I'll save that for another video, but it's really freaking cool. So we'll blow it up. I need a big target because I'm just starting. We'll tie that just like so. Nice little tie nut. There you go. And what we'll do is we can just secure it. As a matter of fact, it just sits there for now. That's fine. It sits here like that. Now, that's basically it. Alright, we can find other ways to secure this balloon, like, ooh, look at that static. Oh, look, it's magic. Anyway, we can put a little piece of tape on it. We can do whatever we want to keep it on there. It's not a big deal. We'll set this aside for the moment. Maybe. Also, if I wanted to, I could secure this tin can, I keep saying tin can, aluminum can on there by either just hooking it on there or some other fashion, get it on there. What I could do is just clip this. Let's see if I can do that without breaking anything. Now I'm gonna need something that'll actually cut it. All right, but it can slip on there and hang here, and I can use this as a target. All right, now my skills are freshly new, and I have not been doing slingshot very much, so I'm going to opt to, one, not use that, 2, not use this. But 3, use something considerably larger, which is this balloon. Now, I don't need to secure it right now because this is just showing you how to make this. Bingo bango. Now, I'm inside, and I'll be honest, I do not trust my skills to actually set that 5 or 6 feet away from me and hit it with a target, or hit it with a marble or something, and bust the balloon and not have it hit something else in the house. I'm not 100% sure, honestly, that this is actually going to work, and I'm afraid that it might go through the cloth or move the cloth enough it goes through the back. Else, I don't want that to happen. And honestly, I'm not sure I can hit this freaking target, just the box, inside the box. I'm not 100% sure I can get inside the box. So let me pull out my slingshot and some of the ammo that I'm going to show you, and we'll discuss that real quick. Okay, so right now I have this small piece of leather as a backup, and I have some of these rubber pieces. They're the stuff that goes around your arm when they draw blood and stuff like that. That's these. I'm not 100% sure these are going to be effective enough because I've not used them before, but I do have some. But here is my slingshot. Now this has this tubing on it. Now I had to cut the tubing because one side of the tubing broke, and I ended up having to shorten both ends up, and I don't have any more tubing yet. I also fixed this so that it is also something that shoots arrows. So all you got to do is just pull these up. Let's get this off of here. There we go. And these got 2 Ranger bands on either side of a key ring that I have looped with cordage, and this right here makes an excellent arrow, a bow and arrow, but now it's a slingshot and arrow, and it really works because I shoot arrows out of this thing much more than I shoot anything else. So anyway, that's how that is. And when it's not in use, it just simply slides down, folds over, and then I just lock it off with this rubber band so that it doesn't go anywhere. Bingo bango. Now, so right now, this is the only slingshot that I have right here. And it doesn't, there you go. Boom. Okay. Now, as far as ammo, the ammo that I'm going to show you here is all from the Dollar Tree. I do plan on making my own ammo, hopefully soon. I do plan on making my own lead shot, and I also plan on making clay shot, but that will be coming down the road a little bit. I have these little rocks that you get at the Dollar Tree, decorative rocks. The problem with using these are that the inconsistency, because the size differences and shapes, you get a lot of inconsistencies with these. I also have purchased these little glass gems. They're not round, they're flat on the bottom, and I have not shot these before, but I'm pretty sure that they're kind of rounded on top and flat on the bottom. Pretty sure that will cause some inconsistency. But I do have 2 bags of these glass marbles. So these marbles are really what I'm looking for. I plan on making lead shot that's like these marbles, and clay shot that's like those marbles. So what I hope to do, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, I'll take this outside where it's safer. Like I said, I'm still not convinced I can even get it inside the box. And I'll shoot a rock. I'll shoot these little gems. I call these Pente stones because there's a game called Pente that, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. But it's a pretty cool game I like, and they use these little glass gems, bead type things here for the pieces. I'll shoot some of these, and maybe I'll even open up the round ones and see about shooting a couple of those. I really don't want to open these up until I can start producing the lead version and even the clay version, because these are going to be my most consistent shot because they're all basically the same size. And if I get good at shooting these, then I can shoot any of them as long as they're consistently round and the size these are. Again, these have a flat bottom and a round top, which is going to create inconsistency, I'm sure it will. And then just regular rocks, which are pretty much guaranteed to create inconsistency, at least at my level. I'll say that. Maybe someone who knows what they're doing and is really good at shooting a slingshot won't have so much inconsistency with oddly shaped rocks and things. They've just done it so long they're decently good at it. But if you were to give myself a level from 0 to whatever upward, I'm probably at a -10. So no skill whatsoever with the slingshot when it comes to shooting small projectiles. I have had decent and consistent shots with this slingshot when I use arrows, but that's not what I'm going to train with. I want to train with these small projectiles, and this box is going to help me do that, because once I get comfortable enough to and proficient enough that I can actually get it inside the box every time, I can start putting it in the hallway, and I can shoot down the hallway without worrying about hitting the walls or breaking stuff. So anyway, there we go. Hopefully tomorrow I can take this outside and we can actually try it out and see how it works. I do need a bigger box. As a matter of fact, I would love to get a big plastic tub of some sort. And you never know, with all the stuff I've been getting rid of recently, I might come up with a This is empty. I mean, it's taller than it is wide, but something like that might work. I don't know, maybe. But I would like to get a big tub or a bigger bucket that I could use. But this is perfect to start with because this didn't cost me a penny. This is all just trash. I had the duct tape. I had the bungee cords. The box is just trash I didn't throw away because you're going to need it for something. And then of course the tin can lids and pieces of wire I had laying around, and then an aluminum can, whatever you got, a balloon, it doesn't really matter. So anyway, let's just cut this off for now, and hopefully tomorrow I can take this outside and we can actually test it out.